Welcome, karibu sana. This is Politics Today hapa Science TV, right from Nairobi, Kenya. Science TV is your inclusion platform. 0111 980384 is the number you can get in touch with us on. Kindly start with the word politics. Asante sana for your feedback. My name is Jonas Simba. Our sign language interpreter is Irene Chebiwot. I have a guest, Maureen Okao, as usual. Director Smile na Toto, ama ulichange?
No, Smile na Toto, we are still smiling na watoto.
Okay.
Yes.
Director Smile na Toto, Maureen Okao, karibu sana. We have a wide range of things to talk about today. How have you been? Tuanzie hapo. How have you been? It's been quite a while, 2 weeks. Yeah, you were there 2 weeks ago. Karibu sana. How have you been?
I've been fine. I thank God.
Okay.
Yes, I've been very fine. I'm grateful to God.
You know, it's Kenya nowadays. It said life is very tricky. Yeah, so we should check on each other. By the way, Oyoo is back, and Njagi. Yeah. Tunawambia karibu sana. Just in case they are watching us, karibu sana. Just before this show, tumejaribu kumpigia, his phone is off. But I know it's just a matter of time. He'll come on studio here. Atuambie kilimrambaje.
Oh, hata mimi mwenyewe.
Yes.
Nina furaha mingi sana. We are very, very grateful to God. Those are our dear sons in Kenya. You've also done very well. You could always, anytime you came here, you'd mention, you'd want to just make sure that they are safe. You played a very big role. Science TV, I saw the passion with which you called out for the release of Oyoo and Njagi.
Right.
And that was very good because you see, when we are united in a calling out, then the enemy must always hear the noise. And that noise, it disturbs the enemy. And then now the enemy has no otherwise but to just let people be at peace. So we thank God for having kept them safe. We thank God for having brought them back to Kenya. We are very happy. Yes.
They also thanked the media. But then there is a role that was played by some people like Martha Karua. These people get into the fire front. Do you know Martha Karua took an airplane, an air journey to just go and visit? Too risky an exercise, Maureen?
Very. And what I would say is that we are told, even in the Bible, we are told that we should be our brother's keeper.
Right.
So, Mr. Jonah, I must tell you that I am very grateful for the effort that every Kenyan put.
Right.
The media played a very big role in making sure that their voices were heard about our brothers that were abducted. The civil society, I'm telling you, the law society. We were all united as human beings. We were all united in our own small ways. And today we celebrate because that kind of unity of being your brother's keeper is the reason we are here today. And we could not just fold our hands and say that, hiyo ni shauri yao.
Yeah.
It could not be shauri yao because you do not know. Tomorrow it could be you. Mr. Jonah, you are always seated on this desk.
Yeah.
And the matters you touch are very sensitive matters that may not really sit well with any ruler. So supposing now it is your turn because you kept quiet on another person's turn.
Yeah.
That's why we stand in unity and we say, I am my brother's keeper.
Okay.
So every Kenyan, Madam Martha Karua, so many people came out, and we came out on a daily basis. I remember even our brothers that are in Uganda,
Yes.
they marched to the foreign affairs offices, our embassy in Uganda, demanding for the release of their brother. You get?
Yes.
And again, there is a group of people that I really want to thank.
Yes.
And this should tell the leaders a lot about humanity and about brotherhood.
Yeah.
When they were testifying of the experience they had in Uganda,
Yes.
do you know that they were saying that the people that they were finding in the places where they were being hidden are the ones that were talking to them and encouraging them?
Those are very heavy rains outside.
Yeah,
I'm
yes.
hearing rains outside
Yeah,
the
it's
studio.
raining
Good
so
sign.
much. A blessing to us.
Yeah,
So they were
yeah.
saying that where they were held in captivity,
Yeah.
the people that were there did not see them as captives. They saw them as brothers. So they would interact with them. And I was like, oh God. So you are only enemies to the government. You are not enemies to the people.
Okay.
And Mr. Jonah, that made me so happy. Do you know, sorry for going too deep into this matter, but that is how much it touches. Do you know that even here in Kenya, Mr. Jonah,
Yes.
we have foreigners working in this nation? And these foreigners,
Yes.
they're doing business. When I talk of foreigners, I'm talking of that mwananchi wa kawaida kutoka Tanzania.
Yes.
We have a market, a very big market here in Kenya inaitwa Toy.
Yes.
They are doing business there and we buy from them. I told you that I have neighbors, some from the UK, some from Ethiopia.
Yes.
And we greet, we dwell together.
Right.
So that should tell you that at the end of the day, we are human beings united by the love of our Creator. And therefore it doesn't matter what the ruler does. Pale chini tutakuwa wananchi ambao wanapendana. Yes. So these people played a very big role. They kept giving Akina Njagi and Oyoo hope. You understand?
You know, when Nicholas comes, we will laugh these things out together. Now it can be laughed. You know,
Yes.
now it's laughable.
Yes.
One of the things I'll talk to him is, sure, I'll ask him, is that I didn't know the reason why he kept shaving his hair is because of that Kiara. Wow, he always is in bald. Now,
Yes,
Now
he
I will obviously ask him a few things. It's so good to know that they are alive. We literally prayed for them.
Yes, we did.
But then there is something that Bob Njagi spoke about, that there is, they are connected to the young people of the region. How true is that statement, Maureen? That is why in 2024, him and several others were in trouble because of their connection to the youth when the issue of the finance bill was on. And now, even in Uganda, he says it was more to do with young people. You know, you are right, Maureen,
Yes.
when you say that we speak sensitive things here. The good thing is that we've done very many shows with Nicholas Oyoo. I'm pretty sure they must have watched this show as they were interrogating them. And that is one of the reasons why probably they let him free, because we've not been talking things that are ill against anybody with Nicholas Oyoo. Yeah, our discussions have been very forthright.
Yes.
Nicholas has always been, we've been asking him questions on which way forward for the region. I'm very sure if I went to Uganda, intelligence, probably they have watched me interview Nicholas here. Because when you arrest somebody and you're doing investigation, obviously you go to clips of the different media stations. And it goes without saying, Science TV was visited more by Nicholas Oyoo than any other TV station. So obviously they went through the clips on YouTube that Nicholas was in, and a very forthright person. Is this the reason why they are in trouble, their forthrightness?
I've never seen any regime, let me call it so,
Right.
that has ever wanted to be criticized. All regimes believe that they're supposed to sit on people and they can do whatever they want with the people.
Including the West? Of
Yes.
course, the West should be different. America?
Let
the
me
UK?
tell you, it is just because America, to some extent,
Right.
allowed civilization of the mind.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you mean to say?
Civilization of the mind is,
Yes.
there is a lot of light that has shone in America. There is a lot of transformation of the mind that has happened in America.
In darkness.
Let me laugh and remind you that even Americans themselves,
Yes.
the West themselves call Africa a what?
The dark continent.
The dark continent. Meaning that a lot of light has not been allowed.
Okay.
Actually, they brought in the light, but the Africans themselves do not want that light. And that is why you find us still behaving the way we are behaving in this era. While continents like Europe, America, you can imagine the far that they have gone. They believed in this very thing that we keep talking about, social justice. Because those leaders and the people themselves understand that you are in power today. If you don't make things light, if you don't make things right, I even said light, okay, it's still okay.
Yeah.
If you don't shine light
we connect with
on the
canvas.
path today
Yes.
for your people, because you are not there forever,
Right.
then you are going to put these people in total darkness and total bondage. So once you are a leader, the first thing that you're supposed to do is make sure that these fetters are cut out,
Yes.
and then your people are free. You get it?
Right.
So after they had known that they were free and they had enough light in their nation, this very light, when they try to bring it across, Africans have never embraced it.
Right.
Yes. So that's why I'm telling you that when we talk of our people being connected, like the first comment you made was about Bob Njagi and Oyoo being connected to the people, and now this is not sitting well with the leaders. Then I ask myself, what then is the role of patriotism?
Okay.
Patriotism puts you in a place where you question what is not right. And why do you question? You question because these issues are put in the law.
Of course
We have the Constitution. So when I question what is in the Constitution. Remember, the Constitution talks about social justice, that nobody should be denied. You understand?
Yeah.
So these people have worked so well only to question that if this is what the Constitution says, then why are you doing what is opposite? We need an answer to this. And the answer is just stick to what the law says, because the law wants good for me. But you being the African, nowadays I call them the almighty leaders of Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, mpaka nilikuwa najiuliza siku moja Jona, that umewahi kuwa mjuaji to a point that hata Mungu mwenyewe yani umemshusha chini.
Okay.
Yes. So I see our African leaders as people that mpaka Mungu mwenyewe wameshusha chini, ni hao ndio wana advise Mungu na hao ndio wanafanya vile wanataka. Yet Mr. Jonah, there is no way and there is no day humanity will cease to be on earth. And that's why today you are seeing very strange things happening. That the leaders wamejiweka kule juu, they have all the powers. I've told you that I call them almighty African leaders. You get?
Yeah.
But the people are still telling them no. Because huku chini, people have decided to be connected. The connection is such that you are my brother, I have to keep you. I am your sister, you have to keep me. And I thank God for what this young girl, the Kenyan young girl, once spoke when Kenya, when the Gen Zs were on demonstrations. Alisema something very powerful that I'd never heard anywhere. I must accept that. I must admit that I'd never heard of that.
Yeah.
Yet it was true and living with us. That when we lose our fear, they lose their power. So the rulers are just supposed to understand that we have gotten into the era where we cannot be afraid anymore.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Paule, allow me just to also add something to what she said.
Okay.
When Michelle Obama and the former president of America, Barack Obama, wanted to vie for the presidential seat in America, they said that they sat and thought and thought and thought and thought, and then they had so many things that if they considered, those things were against them. But at some point they said that we must go for this because we cannot be we cannot continue to be afraid.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the African mwananchi or the ordinary African has gotten to a place where we have known that we cannot continue to be afraid. We must face our fears. We must
Now that you're mentioning the African person and change and fear
yes.
and the young people, let's cross the borders a little bit because we were talking about Uganda.
Yes.
Obviously,
Abducting our people.
we will bring Nicholas here and he will tell us exactly what happened. But obviously, it was connected to Bobby Wine's function. Bob Njagi said they went slightly earlier so that they could explore how the rest of the Free Kenya movement would visit the gorilla sites. And now they say they have cancelled that because of that incident. No longer will they visit Uganda on that same issue. But then the young people are the ones who are holding that Bobby Wine's function to a great extent. Cross the other border to Tanzania, just still, we can still smell the smoke. Yes, so much happened during the elections. President Samia Suluhu Hassan finally declared president after winning with 98% of the votes. Yes, and the young people, of course, majority of them in the streets. And Samia Suluhu Hassan said those were foreigners. Those were not Tanzanian youths. Is there truth in that?
I pity the mama.
Okay.
I really pity her because I always use this word that when I speak a lie, I feel so small. So kama ni mimi ni yeye, unaelewa?
Yeah.
Then I would say that she's so small because she does not want to face the truth. There is no Kenyan who went to demonstrate in his country.
But they were seen in Namanga. They were saying...
Namanga is a border.
Okay.
Remember, the demonstrations were in the interiors of...
Actually, the villages, all the villages, almost the whole country of Tanzania.
But she did not want to take that truth.
Okay.
You know, sometimes, Mr. Jonah, when you want to grow, just take the truth as it is. She has gone into slumber, thinking that Tanzanians are still fools. The young people of Tanzania are still fools. Akijiambia ya kwamba si hao. Unaona?
Okay.
Anajidanganya. Because the truth, she knows that it is very true Tanzanians opposed her. But she does not want to take the shame. She feels so proud that she cannot take the fact that it was the Tanzanians that came out and said no.
Okay.
You understand? So I pity her. Because today, if my son came and told me that, Mama, this is you.
Okay.
I would take my pride down and admit or take the fact that a truth has been pointed out to me.
Okay.
And work with it. I think that is what any strong man, any strong woman, any sincere leader should take that. But you see, these people, these African almighty men, wanakwanga na mchezo ingine, Mr. Jonah.
But then, even as on the onset, you know, these are issues of the region. We are a community. We are an East Africa community.
Yes.
It is said that some Kenyans who were in that country faced trouble. Some of them died, and they had problems getting the body. I don't know if some of the bodies have been accessed to be brought back. Why were they there? Is it because of that regionalism? I mean, they say several Kenyans were killed.
Mr. Jonah, I have just mentioned to you that even here in Kenya,
right,
a number of Tanzanians are here doing business.
Oh,
you
true,
go to Toy Market, to Gikomba, you will find all of them. Ethiopians are in Kenya. People from Rwanda, Burundi are in Kenya.
I've actually met so many Tanzanians with disabilities. They're part of the disability sector.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are so much in Kenya.
Right.
And you know, Wakenya tuko na roho ya ukarimu sana. We don't bother our brothers from other regions. They come and dwell with us.
They think we are so...
But now...
We are very confrontational, very aggressive. You mix with Tanzania.
It doesn't matter.
They will tell you, Kenya, ha.
But unajua, Mkenya ni yule mtu mwenye... We are very resilient and we are go-getters.
I was waiting for
Being
that
a
Swahili.
go-getter does not mean that wewe ni mchokozi. Being a go-getter just means that you are somebody who is up to the task. You just want to have your life. You understand? Organize yourself, go to work, interact, vitu kama hizo.
But do you have to teach others bad manners? Do you have to take an air flight to go to...
That was not bad manners. That was... When our people went to Tanzania, remember, we are also, we interact. We even have relatives in those nations.
Yeah.
We do business with them. We fellowship with them. There's a lot of interactions that take place between these regions.
Okay.
Very different interactions. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I am in your region, you are not supposed to start telling me that what you're seeing in me is that mimi ni mtu nimekuja influence your people in a negative way. Because Tanzanians are not fools that I just come there and then I start influencing you in negative ways, and you understand? But even if I don't go to Tanzania, what they're supposed to learn and what they reject, they'll just reject on their own.
Right.
What Sulu did not understand is that times have changed. And therefore, Tanzanians are tired. And you cannot oppress them, you cannot silence them anymore. Especially, nimekwambia mtu akichoka amechoka, Mr. Jonah.
Yes.
Yes. When enough is enough, even that person that ulikuwa unafikiria kwamba umekalia kabisa hawezi akasema chochote.
But there's a lot of
Ataondoka
interaction.
because they have nothing else to lose.
There is a lot of interaction across the region.
Yes,
you agree
it
with
is.
me, especially amongst the young people. Kenyan youth and Tanzanian youth relate a lot on bongo music.
Yes.
There's a lot of music. I think Kenyan youth, there is no party, there is no function without Diamond, Mbosso, you know, Aslay. Do you know those names?
Yes, Israel Mboni. I know them.
Israel
And
Mboni
when
is
they,
from Rwanda.
I was just talking of the fact that we have the regional.
Sorry, I've been having a flu that has healed.
I was just getting annoyed that you are not mentioning Israel Mboni. It doesn't
Mboni.
matter where they come from. What I'm saying is
The-
Kenyans are very
those
loving.
are gospel artists.
Yes.
And interestingly, when Israel Mboni came to Kenya in Kitengela, you could not throw a pin. The field was full.
Yes.
Complete. And when
Akina
Diamond,
Christina Shusho.
and when Diamond came to Ngong Road, my God, you could not throw a coin or a pin because the place was seriously filled. Now, I'm seeing a Rwandese musician in Kitengela with Kenyans so packed and full, business to a standstill. I'm seeing a Tanzanian musician in Ngong Road. These are deep places of the Nairobi city. That tells you that these young people are connected.
Very much.
Yes.
So
Obviously they are learning from each other. That times, these are our times. We need to define our ways of doing things collectively. And that's where the problem lies.
it is not a problem, Mr. Jonah. It is only
Because
a
the
problem to
internet-
the ruler.
The internet was shut down and obviously communication was cut between
But we
themselves.
still got information from that very place where they shut the internet.
Okay.
The very many things that were being done, how people were being killed, massacred.
Okay.
The information still came from them. So this internet that you see today, I think it was brought in for the interaction fine. And again, whoever was the inventor thought that it was for business. Akakuja kurealize that this thing has only made the world a village.
Yeah.
Yes. So it is a blessing again in disguise. Because it makes us interact so fast
Right.
and so easily. And when you put a group of people in a corner to oppress, the other group in the other side will be able to know what is happening.
Probably these young people are unmanageable, Maureen. How
Not-
best
no, no,
could
no,
you
no, no.
manage young people? Probably ideas, the leaderships in the region, and especially in all the Africa, because this thing happened in Cameroon. You remember when this Paul Biya, came back to power at 94 years to rule for another 4 years. There were riots by the young people there. So maybe the leaderships of this time in Africa, they need to come up with an innovation to deal with the young people, because Uhuru Kenyatta said it. This is a time bomb because they are all over. Someone needs to know how to deal with them apart from abducting them. Because, for instance, when Bob Njagi was abducted, how many Subarus were there? That time when he was abducted during the finance bill. So many.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were many. There were almost 10 Subarus. Yes. That tells you something. Maybe we need innovation.
Mr. Jonah, it's not about innovation.
We have 2 minutes to go to the break. Yes.
Okay, it's not about innovation. It is the renewal of the mind.
Wow, that's a spiritual term.
Yes, but that is what it is.
Let's stop
according
it there.
to me.
Let's hold it there
All
on the
right.
renewal of the mind. Viewers, as you renew your mind over break, give us your views on 0111980384. We are talking about the state of abductions in the region. See you after the break.